We're here in Salt Lake City, Utah at Primary Children's Hospital, part of Intermountain Healthcare. We're currently upstairs in our neonatal intensive care unit. We have a very unique program here, our Reading Bears. We found that children were coming into our NICU, going home, and by the time they got to preschool or kindergarten, they had no literacy skills. So we decided that we would create a program, a reading program, for parents as well as for the babies that would open up the pathways and create this literacy for them.
The National Network of State Teachers of the Year is a professional organization of state and national teachers of the year and finalists, teachers leading in policy, practice, and advocacy. At the heart of everything that we do is our students. As teacher leaders, our entire goal is to serve our students, to strengthen learning, to improve practice, and to influence the practice of others. In doing all of these things at our national conference, it was very important for us to find a way to set the tone that everything that we are doing at the conference is about students at its heart. The best way for us to do that is to engage in service to the city or community in which our conference is located.
First of all, it's really nice to have a group of teachers here. We're always thrown in a mix of doctors and respiratory therapists and nurses. This was really nice to speak the language. When they came here today, we knew they had specific skills. We just didn't realize how incredibly talented they are. We had individuals who went out with our book cart and delivered books to patients. One teacher in particular who spoke Spanish was able to speak Spanish to a young person here in the hospital, which was just delightful, and they could pick a book together then that was appropriate. We had teachers here who helped us work on our new library that we're going to have. We're going to have a school zone, a learning center here in the hospital in a very few weeks, and we have a chance to have a children's library here. We just spread books out on tables in a room, and these wonderful teachers were able to sort them and categorize them and show us how to set up our library in our new learning center. So we'll be ready to go the day it opens.
That's what I learned in my school. See, my hands on my mouth. Esta aquí, this is my boca, my mamacita. Boca, nariz, orejas, ojos, cabeza. La 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 la. That's what I learned in my school. See.
We know that if basic needs are not being met for our students and their families, they're not going to be successful in the classroom. And so we have 5 areas of focus in community learning centers. That includes access to health care and mental health services, including dental and vision. We do a lot of adult education kinds of programming. The kitchen you see here is actually a kitchen that the students use, but so do the adults in the community.
Many of the people who come to this location are refugees. It might be their first experience with American society, and we try to make it warm and welcoming, and we validate them as their child's first and most influential teacher. We provide resources and referrals.
We provide programs here that serve students on this side of the building as young as 5 and as old as adulthood, whatever age that you want to be, and there's an activity or a program here that would benefit your educational pathway, you can come.
You saw 3 labels on the front of the building: community learning, health and wellness, and early learning. This is the start of the part of the facility that is about health and wellness.
Because we know that in order to have children who can learn, they have to be healthy children. They have to be physically and emotionally healthy, and that means coming from healthy families. We're so grateful that teachers from the United States would come here and choose to take their time and bring their talents and their resources and read with our children. We celebrate literacy. Literacy starts before children are even born. We talk to our parents about that. and for teachers all over the United States to come and spend a couple of hours with us celebrating literacy, talking about authors and illustrators, and doing all these activities that really meet the needs of the whole child. We feel so honored and so valued, and thank you so very, very much for choosing us.